Hello, history scholars. Mrs. Olson here. Today's lesson is titled Preamble to the Constitution, and we are going to begin with our learning target, which says that you will be able to explore the meaning behind terms used in the preamble to the Constitution. So what I want to do is go to this next page, where in the assignment part I have given you the preamble. Okay, so I want you to have this visual and then just listen as I talk a little bit. The preamble to the Constitution is like the beginning or the introduction to the Constitution. So in this lesson, you are going to be reading the preamble, and it is just this. So it isn't like it's 1,000 pages or anything like that. What you are going to be doing is focusing on one term within this preamble. So really, it's not a lot of words to look and choose over. It's what's in this box right here. And so I'm going to click out of this and open up the actual assignment. And you will see that it is in landscape view. So always make sure that you fill in the learning target. And I said if you had to choose one word to describe the United States of America, what would it be? And so just one word, and I'd like you to write it in all caps right here. Okay, and then you're going to get into the assignment. So first of all, you need to read the entire preamble first. Okay, so it's a couple of lines long, but it isn't like you are reading pages and pages. Now, out of the entire preamble, you are choosing one term to analyze. Okay. So I am going to actually pull up the preamble again, and I have it here just kind of in a nice graphic. So out of these words, you are choosing one, okay? Bringing up our assignment again. I want you to think of it like dissecting one word. You are going to understand the ins and outs of the word and making connection with its meaning and the preamble, the message of the preamble. And so in this assignment, you are going to be filling in a graphic organizer, and it actually has a fancy name. This graphic organizer in the education world is called the Freyer model. So the Freyer model asks you to choose one term from the preamble, and then you are going to write that one term in this middle circle right here, okay? And so what we're going to do is start at the top left. So in order to fill in this box, you must first find the definition. And on the lesson page, so I'll back up just a moment. On the lesson page, I have given you a link for the Webster's Online Dictionary, okay? And then you're going to click on the online dictionary using one of the words from the preamble. There we go. And you are going to then write that definition in your own words, okay? So if it helps you, you can write the dictionary definition maybe on the top, and then right underneath it, you are going to write that definition in your own words. This is going to help you really understand what that term means, okay? Now, our example is going to be a car. So I might write that here. Might write the word car here. And if I were to write the definition of car in my own words, I might say something like a unit of transportation that moves people and goods. Okay, now let's move to the top right, which says facts and characteristics. So I actually have to come down here. Whoops. move my cursor, make sure that we're in the right spot. Okay. And what might be some facts or characteristics? You want to think of a list that is going to help describe the word. For example, what makes this word this word? Our example word is car, so I might write metal, wheels, gas, oil. What else makes a car a car? They all have, or they should have, windows. Seats. Cars go. Cars can be expensive. Gotta have a driver's license to drive a car. What else? You might put in some like emotion type of words. Cars can be fun. They might be old. How about the word new? Okay, so here's what I mean by facts and characteristics. What makes this word this word? So these are all characteristics that go along with a car. Okay, now on to examples. Perhaps an example might be Corvette. Anybody like vets? Corvette. My grandpa had a Corvette. It was cherry red. Back to the assignment. Maybe you put Ford, Toyota. Whoop. Maybe you start saying colors. Maybe it's a black SUV. Maybe an example might be a white sports car. How about a truck? And I'm getting underneath, so I'm gonna go like that. What else might be an example of a car? Well, nowadays they have electric cars, right? So here are examples of that word. And for non-examples, what absolutely is not a car? You want to be able to differentiate between what is an example and what isn't without being too silly. Okay, so we might write bicycle. Same category as transportation, right? But it is not a car. And I spelled that wrong. Bicycle. Okay. What else is a non-example when we're talking about car? How about a scooter? Along the same lines, a motorcycle. You could say that a lawnmower has wheels, it has an engine, but it's not what moves people and goods. I know some of you are going to say that they have lawn mowing races, but that's not really what we're talking about. Okay, airplanes, boats. Okay, all of those are similar. This could be a these could all have this definition, but it is a non-example because they are not cars. Okay? Now, I know this is kind of a simple example for filling out the prayer model. I wanted to give you an idea of what it means to create a list of facts and characteristics of that word, and then to help you figure out examples and what are non-examples when we're talking about the term from the preamble. Okay, so when you look at the preamble and you are choosing terms, you might choose union, you might choose self-government, the words justice, tranquility, welfare, right there, liberty, or maybe posterity. Hopefully these are words you've seen them before, but you haven't really used them a whole lot. You're not super comfortable with them, and so that is really going to help you understand the term and what it means for the preamble by filling out the Frayer model assignment or Preamble to the Constitution. All right, guys, I hope that helps you to understand a term within the preamble and to fill out the assignment. Ask me questions if you have them. Bye!